Right, and welcome back to another edition of Hobby Sundays, October 1st edition.
Is it?
Yeah, October 1st.
Great.
Oh. So, what? The year has gone by quite quickly this year, right? Seems like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's Thanksgiving next weekend.
Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah.
So that tells you how fast, how fast it's gone.
Yeah. Let's mute this. Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's here yet, but there's a some.
Here.
Oh,
Hey, Dave. How are you?
There's a show here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Happy Sunday from Shotgun Dave. Glad you to join us.
What's up, Dave?
Oh, 3 Bean Raceway has joined us as well. Hobby
Dan's
time.
in the house.
And the Fingers is back.
What's up?
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Yeah. Let's move this.
Where is this aimed at? This one? It's down.
Yeah, there we go. No, this one's aimed here.
Alright, we'll just move it like somewhere over here.
All right. Well, no, that's in frame there. All right, so let's move.
It's okay. Just leave it here. So
All
I
right.
can show the model here, right?
Well, you showed up here as well. We have the instant
Yeah,
cam.
but this is closer for me.
No, that's close for you, but upside down now.
Alright.
Nice.
No worries. I'm not there, right?
Yeah, that will show that.
Cool. Sorry, guys. Just testing cameras, making sure.
The Leon Slot Car Raceway is here. Says hello,
Deleon.
Raul.
Hey,
Deleon.
Yeah, welcome to the Deleon from Need for Speed. Anyway.
Yeah, don't mind me.
Some people.
Yeah. So we actually have people to chat. Okay, there we go. So what are you building today? Or at least what are you painting today?
So anyway, let's start with you. What are you doing?
I gotta keep finish off this. So what I am building is Caradon. I don't know. Whatever it is. More terrain. So today I'll be laying pipe. Because I'll be building pipes today.
Right. Yeah, so that's you.
Yeah.
And for myself, so I haven't done a commission paint job in a very long time.
Oh, J Rod Slot Cars has joined the chat.
Hey, J Rod. So today's gonna be kind of weird because yesterday I was out and a friend of mine who is a subscriber. Actually, many of you might have met him. He was on one of the live streams. He does 3D printing. Adrian. He's still wargaming, and he noticed I started to paint models. And so he asked me to do a commission paint job. It's a rush job. He needs this model by the end of this week.
Oh, there's a tournament coming up or something like that.
Yeah. And he asked me to paint the model because he likes my paint job. And he's a very good friend, and I couldn't say no. So he dropped off the model this morning. And I just primed the model black. So I'll just switch to this. So this is a Primaris Marine
Apothecary.
So it's
he's the medic.
Yeah, it's a model for the game.
It's pretty cool though, because you can see all the little syringes, little chain, little sword here.
Yeah,
and he's carrying all the gene seeds and stuff in there. Pretty cool model.
Yeah, so
can't really see it.
Like this. If you're into slot cars today's hobby time is not gonna be much about slot cars.
But they're not into slot cars. They're here to watch paint dry.
I guess so. But hobby time is about the hobby, and so Adrian has asked me to paint this model. He's afraid to paint white. This model is supposed to be white, and I think a lot of us struggle with white. So I'm gonna take a stat.
Say what you want on the commentary on that one.
Like a lot of us struggle painting white on a model, and especially a model like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of detail in these models. Again, GW does such a great job actually with all the detail in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show how I take it from a black prime all the way to a white armor, and probably finish off this model today, hopefully. And yeah.
So you're going for just tabletop ready, or like showcase kind of ready?
I'm gonna go until I can go no more. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, if you have any question about technique, let me know.
Just put it in the chat.
If you guys have any suggestions for how I can do it better, please let me know. I'm always open to stuff.
All right, so should we get started?
Yeah. So the paints I'm gonna be using, obviously, so I asked him what base of white he wants, because you can get white in 3 different bases. I feel like you can get like a warm brown base for white, and you get that like brown. You get the brown shadows. And then, or you can get a cool gray shadow, or you can get like black, like a little bit darker black shadows.
Oh, Andy and Ruben here are racing out here.
Hey, Ruben, Andy. Yeah. So today he asked me for a cool gray base tone.
So you don't have to worry. Shotgun Dave says it's all relevant. Helps us learn better techniques. Paint. Yeah.
Shotgun Dave is
he's a real one.
No, I mean, like, that's what I mean. It's hobby time, right? I shouldn't even be saying
exactly,
right? But anyway, so what I'm gonna start with, this is I don't even know how to pronounce this. Mesochloric gray.
No, actually, no. I'm bad at enunciation.
Why is this thing is so bright? Anyway, it's a miskatonic gray. Miskatonic gray. I don't know. Why did they name? They have such weird.
They want the copyrights on the names. That's what it is.
Once again, I'm also using my texture palette. We're gonna use a lot of stippling and dry brush most of the way here, and we'll take it from there. And we'll see where we end up. I guess it would be helpful to show you what the model is supposed to look like fully painted. So let me bring that up.
Ragtop Pat has joined the chat.
Yeah, Ragtop, how are you? So trying to find where.
Yeah, just don't use this computer because it's gonna shut down like last time I tried something.
What?
Well, last time I tried to look up that ugly ass car that y'all told me about, and it crashed our stream.
Can you see that? So that's what the model's supposed to look like when it's painted. So that's what we're gonna try and get him to. There's lots of detail. Let's see. Can I flip through this? Yeah. So on the back, that's what he looks at from the back.
So white Space Marine. Space Marine.
Yeah. Side shots. So we're gonna try and get there. I'm not sure what level we'll get it to, but we'll see how close I can get. Anyway, let's get to it. So starting with this, let's get some of this gray out. Need that. Then I have my Uthman gray.
Oh, so you gotta mix the colors first.
No, well, yeah, eventually mix colors.
Well, why gray then?
Because he wants a cool gray base tone.
Oh, okay. What? Okay, so for our viewers, what the hell does that mean?
What do you mean?
Like cool
there's
gray.
3 types. Like I said, if you just paint white on the model, it's not gonna look good.
Really? Why is that?
Because it will look chalky, right? You want to have some sort of base color below it.
Okay.
So then you can bring the white out. If you paint pure white, it's not like a car where you can spray a car. I think even cars, you gray primer first and then gray white. Right, so it's almost the same thing, except I have a black primer here, so I have to bring it up.
Okay, so why wouldn't you use white primer for this type of model?
Maybe
because it seems to be eliminate one step. Because normally when I was painting white, I just put white primer on it.
I still want like the rich shadows.
Okay.
So I might not get all the way into the black. We'll see how it goes.
See, the fingers believes in you. It'll look good when it's done, Raul. That's what he says.
more people have faith in me than I do. Hilarious.
Yeah, you also a lot of details in that. So hopefully it all translates so when it comes to the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you do a bad job. You don't do a rush job like mine. Hey, I should bring one of my crappy Space Marines here.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to show off. So, you guys know I'm building up the table. And so
yeah, let me change this.
We've been pulling out models. So this is the landing craft that I talked about that's going to be on that table. So you can see he is modified. So let me give you context. I had maybe 20,000 or 30,000 models.
Sure. Yes.
Right. Remember? Yeah. And I sold them all when I quit wargaming. And it sucks because now that I need some wargaming models, I actually called Ivan and I said, Ivan, if you have anything, he's like, oh, I have all your Blood Angels stuff.
Yeah, because I remember, like, again, there's certain armies that we don't let you get rid of, like your Necrons, which
like my Necrons you actually saved because I was supposed to get rid of them, and I saved the Necrons. But he's like, oh, I got your Blood Angels. So I was like, okay, well, bring them over. So this is the aircraft that I was talking about that will be landing and picking up the containers and going away. So that's going to be painted sometime soon. And it's modified. Yeah, it's heavily modified. But, this is like...
drop pods.
Yeah, these are all... It's got cobwebs. That's how bad it is. But, like, these are the... Like, this is what we call tabletop ready. So, this is a drop pod. It opens up and it comes out of the sky and there's Marines inside. Yeah. But, this is what we call tabletop ready. So, you can see it's a lot of airbrush. Not a lot of like we do capture detail, but not crazy.
Well, again, just like I normally when I have these things, I kind of glue them shut, so you have to paint inside.
Yeah. Like I have like my Vindicator. Like these were all hand painted. At that time, I didn't know how to use an airbrush, so I was doing this all by hand. You can see the really terrible weathering on it.
You need to lease your models from whoever bought them. Yeah, good luck with that. And Ivan's in the chat. Sorry, you like to modify his stuff. Yeah, at least you still have them, right?
Yeah. Well,
let me change
you might want to go here. So yeah, this is like a painted. Like this is a painted figure. Guard. This is a sanguinary guard.
Or is that Dante?
No, this is sanguinary guard.
Oh. I thought the sanguinary guard had wings.
No, Dante has here.
Oh.
Yeah. So. These ones. These guys. Okay. Some of them have wings, some of them don't.
The gold.
So, like these are all like
ancient.
Like I think this is like some of my earliest.
Well, that's like at least 10 years old.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's Dante. Right.
Is it? Yeah. That's not the
Sanguinius. Oh, Sanguinius. The Sanguinius.
No, the Sanguinor.
Yeah.
Sanguinius is the Primarch.
So yeah. So this is how I used to paint my models. So you can see.
Should I bring my terrible paint job models? They're in the car. I'll bring them after y'all get settled in.
Yeah. Here's like a Terminator. So you can see the white on this one is brown white. So it's like a warm white. You can see the difference. There's like a brown undertone to this white here. So
Reg Top Pass says, I'm loving my airbrush. Can't wait till the new one gets here. Ooh, which one are you getting? Is it Iwata or is it like something fancier? Or Badger?
I'm thinking about buying the Artist Opus paintbrush.
Airbrush?
Airbrush, yeah.
Who makes that?
It's Artist Opus's.
Oh,
so.
Is that just another brand?
No, it's actually a painter that I follow.
Okay. Ivan says they probably need a little work since they've been banging around loose in a box for a while.
Yes.
And our racing says they look amazing. Oh.
Yeah, so
again,
that's how I used to paint, and that's before
we.
I think I'm better now than that, but
well, again, before that was all hand painted.
Yeah, that's before I could even airbrush.
Well, I can remember the assembly line that we used to do for Chaos nights.
Yeah. White can be very chalky, so it's very important to shake it up a whole lot.
Why white specifically chalky?
I have no idea, but you can see, look at how lumpy it is when it came out. It's just a weird paint. I haven't found... The best white that I have is an ink. It's all around in white. But anyway.
The Master something or other. That's his next airbrush. Master.
Oh. Alright, so I put a couple of drops of water into here. It's just to make it damp because we're dry brushing, but we don't want we want some wetness on the brush so that the paint leaves the brush properly.
Where are you dry brushing the base coat right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna stipple in the base coat.
Oh, really? You just okay?
Yeah.
Normally, you see how I paint.
Yeah. So once again, texture palette. We got a little bit of paint on here, and we're gonna stipple in and see what it looks like.
You're not on any of the cameras. Maybe you should shift this one a little bit.
Yeah, that's
just
what
angle
I'm trying to do.
Yeah. At least it's not. Okay, well it's on.
Is
Okay, forgive us. It's on screen there. I don't think anyone really.
Is that better? Well, they can see it from here, right?
No. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you can spin this camera around digitally. Give me that.
I know you can spin this one down. I know that.
No, you can spin this one in here. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Guys, we're working through technical difficulties. Let's see. It's over here. 1 second. Nope. Behind here. There you go. So we're looking at.
I mean that's USB.
Video 2.
Yeah.
And. Sorry.
Yeah, just bear with us for a minute.
There should be one that zooms.
Well, that's pan and zoom right there.
No, like there should be one that says you can flip it.
Oh. Mirror?
Camera option, mirror. Let's see what happens when I mirror this. Can you? Is it better? I don't know.
Well, you paint right there. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it's right there. Yeah, you should be good.
Okay, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna base coat this quickly.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you're good. If anyone needs questions, just ask me.
Yeah, if you guys have questions, ask me. If there's technique questions that you have, ask me. If you guys want me to airbrush stuff, just let me know. Cause I know like if you guys have questions about airbrushing
this thing is
and stuff, let me know.
There we go.
What's your P's and Q's?
So you can never print it.
What's wrong?
Deleon uses a Grex side gravity. Loves having a trigger on the airbrush.
Well, I use a Grex too.
Yeah. Is it a side? No, I use a top loader though.
Yeah, but I use a Grex. My airbrush is a Grex.
Yeah. That package they had at a thing a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wad is still sitting with you somewhere. Oh, you break it?
No, no, the model's not on the base. It's not glued down.
Oh.
So a little bit lower.
No, like here. You can paint here. There you.
Anyway, this is a quick. We're just trying to get all the. Just stippling. Just gonna get base coat down here. Go from here. I hope Adrian's watching because he asked me to do this on live stream.
And yet.
Yeah, well, he asked for it.
Yeah.
So here I am, doing it for him.
Man's got a life to live, I guess. Newly married.
What are you guys working on? Anybody working on anything special? I know Dave finished molding those VW bodies. I'm so excited for those. You'll see a lot of airbrushing of VW bodies if you like.
Nice camera froze again. Yeah, well.
Oh.
I'm having problems with Mevo.
Only on this computer.
Yeah.
Because on the other computer, it doesn't give me any problems with freezing. It just seems to be this computer for some reason.
Again, he's been using it for so long with the building, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's tired of seeing you building.
Yeah, I know. I guess everybody else is too. Don't worry, I still got more tanks down the pipeline. Well, one more tank, technically. Yeah, he's building a chassis for the new V-dub body.
Who?
Shotgun Dave.
Oh, nice. Of course, with the new kit you guys got.
Deleon, my daughter just turned 16 and wanted to race slot car, so we're gonna race and we're gonna film it. Oh, good for you guys. Nice father-daughter hobbies.
I have a long night of filming coming up.
All right, yeah.
And we're playing with smoke machines. Yay!
So no more me just vaping into a box.
Yes, no more of that.
It worked for until it didn't.
I got a smoke machine. So I got a new camera that I'm testing out that does some crazy effects. It's gonna be a fun evening today.
The fingers working on tweaking older slot cars. Cool.
You're still. That's what you're doing this morning when you're on Pete's live stream. I didn't get through all Pete's live stream. I think I passed out halfway somewhere. But I did catch up on it this morning.
Surprised. So your daughter turning 16 actually being into stock cars. Good for you, actually. Good for that.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
That's because DeLeon has become famous.
Oh, really?
He has a viral video going right now.
Really?
Yeah. I think 80,000 views.
Oh, shit. I mean, shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it slipped, okay?
All right, so we got a base coat down. You want to turn on this one? Oh, it's here. It's okay. So, no, you can just leave it.
Well, you want to zoom in, right?
Yeah, so that's a base coat.
That was fast. It's still cleaning pipe.
Right, so we'll let it dry a bit because we don't want to hit it with anything that's wet right now. And just tap some more.
Shotgun says he's not using the kit. He's using a slime bracket. And we'll have floating outriggers for the body mounts.
Cool.
Ivan's asking you got enough sleep last night.
Huh?
Ivan's asking you got enough sleep last night.
I mean, I went to bed at 4:30 this morning. Well, no. I kind of passed out before that. I don't know. At some point, I woke up and my phone was almost dead. It was not charging.
She used to build models with me and do hot with other stuff like that, but then she became a teenager last year. Yeah, aren't you going through that right now too?
I am going through that right now. But my daughter is doing her own thing. Yeah, my daughter was into slot cars. You know, when she was younger.
Well, she was into Gundam.
She used to build Gundams with you.
Yeah.
Then she did slot cars with me. And now she's onto her art trip, which is great. I don't mind.
Yeah, creativity is better than anything else,
yeah,
right?
And she loves anime. So you and her have a lot to talk about all the time.
Yeah.
And me, being the dad that I am, don't understand a word that's coming out of her mouth. No.
Oh, I'm talking to myself right now.
Oh, that's a sign of madness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer intelligent
that's the
conversation.
first base coat. Now we're gonna go in a bit lighter. Just gonna mix these two. Get into the second one. I'll take off a lot from this brush, and then we're gonna go very, very slow here. Really hitting where I think the light's gonna fall here.
Why are we not doing the whole zenithal trick with this thing?
I would if I was doing a lot of models in white, but
Yeah.
this is a one-off, and it's just easier for me to do it this way. In a way, I'm doing zenithal, but in a very different way, right? Like
Wait, so zenithal is just for mass-producing models?
Well, yeah, when I do zenithal primes, I'm normally doing it on a lot of, like, when I'm doing, okay, zenithal priming is a way to do a pre-shade, right?
Yes.
So I normally pre-shade in bulk, and when I'm pre-shading in bulk, I use rattle cans. If I'm not pre-shading in bulk, I use an airbrush. But for this one, I just felt like doing the stippling method. I'm just testing it out again, because last week I really enjoyed stippling the tank. I won't lie. So I was like, well, if the guy wants a new model and he wants me to paint it, I might as well try a new technique out. So here we are. We're stippling again.
Ivan, thank you for the nids. I will bring the Marines when I get them out of storage.
Hey, you if you want, you can build your nids on the stream too. Right?
I will in due time. Let me finish your terrain first, because I still have...
Don't jinx yourself, because I have a lot of terrain. What?
I'll just keep my mouth shut.
I don't want you to have false expectations. So.
I'll just keep my mouth shut on that one.
Yeah. It's not like terrain's gonna be finished.
I got a cheap one from Amazon with a trigger from arthritis. Can't take a lot of the buttons. That's from Ragtop Pad, I guess, with the airbrush.
Oh. That doesn't matter. What are you using your airbrush for? Just for car bodies right now? So if any of you are into painting, your hands will get a lot of paint on them. Because I always test paint on my hands all the time. So it's normal.
The finger says, Raul, I slept from 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. Oh, well. The ladies' breakfast. Oh, made the ladies' breakfast and went back to slot cars.
So you have had 1.5 hours worth of sleep. You're the man. The fingers is the man.
I am doing this wrong somehow. I guess we're not reading.
What happened?
Oh, no, I figured it out.
I thought you were just putting...
Yeah, again, well, the pipes are not lining up. I haven't made pipe in a while, that's why.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll get to the chat in a second. I just finished laying this glue on. Finally remember to buy glue. Wait. Let me change it.
Yeah, sure.
Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go.
There you go. So that's after like stage 2.
And that took you
Look
what?
at it.
All but
I don't know.
10 minutes? 10?
Like it's starting to come to life. You can see
Oh,
all
wow,
the shadow.
actually, yeah.
You can see all the details.
Damn.
Right? So, not hard. Anybody who says model painting is hard,
Right here.
they're lying to you.
I gotta change this camera. I am the dumb.
So I'm going on to a brighter gray.
All right, let's see. Okay, Ivan says 1 second. Let's see. Should build some of the larger buildings before you get into the tedium of those pipes. I already built a couple of them, but the pipes need to get done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Never had control of the Pashy button. The trigger feels much better. I guess what's Pashy?
The top, like the rocker. Like many people like the trigger for the airbrush, not the rocker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all into like I prefer. I have a lot more control with the rocker.
Okay. Half an hour, yeah. To test paints, better use the other guy's hand. Oh, DK Moon, welcome to the chat.
To test paint, use whose hand?
I guess my hand.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, and now it's dead silence.
Yep.
Welcome to Hobby Sundays.
Well, again, we're both technically brushing stuff on right now.
Yes.
Love this Tamiya paint. I added this glue. Just picked it up so it's nice and fresh. I almost forgot too. That would have kicked in the ass.
Can we have more upstairs?
I
think I have
somewhere
Tamiya upstairs. There's always Tamiya glue in the house. Oh, ooh.
No one saw that.
That's okay.
Not on a live stream.
Breaking things is part of the game.
Especially it's not yours.
Hey, I look after everyone's models. I warned Adrian. I haven't done a commission paint job in forever. And in fact, the first time somebody asked me to do a commission paint job, I thought they were joking. I was like, I don't even paint well. What are you talking about? No. And everyone gives me white. They always make me paint white.
I don't.
Like, I don't, like, no. So the commission paint job I got was for white armored AOS, Age of Sigma guys.
Yeah.
With red pumes. And then Adrian gives me this thing, which is also white paint. Let me scrub off this. That's not holding on. What's wrong?
Trying to find these numbers. Oh, they mixed it up. That's why. That's supposed to be 8, not 6. Oh, Slot Car 2021 has joined the chat.
Hey, what's up?
I'm not showing here. Am I doing something wrong?
What? Double click it?
No, it's behind this screen.
Yeah. So you
No,
gotta send
that's
it to back. So
let's put this proper first.
okay. Grab the bottom one.
Oh.
Right click.
Oh.
Delete that one.
Hide. There we go. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
My bad. 3 Bean Raceway has joined. Everyone's saying hi.
Hey, what's up?
I really want to, again, those new looking NIDs. Something about them.
What?
Oh, the new NIDs.
What about that?
They look amazing.
You think anything that's bug looks amazing?
Horde player for life.
Alright, let's see where we are. Anybody working on any cool videos?
Oh, yeah, what's your live stream going to be with tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's something that I was thinking about doing tomorrow, and maybe I get you guys on here since you guys are a nice small group. Something that Pete was talking about today was, how you assign yourself projects and get things done, and the project doesn't have to be super big or super small.
What, like minor accomplishments type of stuff?
Yeah, Slotcott 2021 wants to know what we're working on, so
okay, yeah.
you can
Get
bring them up to speed.
So I'll be continuing building. Let's just put this here. I'll never say this right. Charodon, more terrain. So right now I am building pipe.
Yeah, and then so I had a subscriber ask me to paint his model on the live stream, and he dropped this model.
And we don't even know if he's watching. That son of a.
Well, you can turn on. Can you switch to the other? So
at least in the decency to
This is the model he's asked me to paint for him. So I haven't done a commission job in a while. It was black when I started, like a couple of minutes ago, and now it's at this stage. It is going to be white armor and then all the embellishments around it. So I'm going to paint this as fast as I can.
Hey, Ivan, do you hear me? Call Adrian and tell him to get his ass here and watch him paint your model.
Oh, yeah, if he wants. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah, so back to your little mini projects, yeah?
Okay, yeah, so Pete was talking about like how, we assign ourselves a project, and the project doesn't have to be big, or it can be small.
Track?
Right? So no, yeah, exactly. So here's it, right? So I was thinking about, for tomorrow's live stream, I want to talk about how we can overcome projects that
stagnate,
get stale. Like when you hit the wall in a project, how do you overcome that? And I think each and every one of us, George, Shotgun Dave, myself,
even hobby, because even for the Lego stuff, I honestly I hit a wall.
So everybody has hit that wall at some point, and I wanted to know like how do you get around that? And let's have a discussion on that tomorrow. And so, do you guys think that's a good topic? Let me know.
If not, you're doing it anyways.
No, not necessarily. If you guys have a topic that you guys want to talk about, let me know as well. It would be pretty cool. Yeah. So, floor's open, guys. Let me know what you guys want to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, the fingers are amazing. The transfer right before his eyes. Yeah. The transformation on the model. Again, it shows to show what we're 35 minutes in, and how does it look now?
Oh well. Yeah. He's almost a white marine now. He is a white Marine now. Look at him. And we start with a black base coat.
Yeah.
But you see how the black is in the recesses? So it's still got all that shadow. If I start with white,
Here.
right? If I start with white, right? If I start with white, I wouldn't have these black recesses. Right? If I sprayed the model white, then I'd have to...
How about this, though? Why would you start with like a white primer and white base and then use black wash?
Okay, yeah, so that's another thing. Yeah. Use a white primer and use a black wash. The problem with wash is it gets streaky.
Okay.
And it won't give you that nice, even coating. It's easier to go... For myself, personally, I find it easier to go from very dark to light as opposed to going from light and pushing back.
So it's kind of a mixture of personal preference and what you actually know, like what you're more skilled at.
I'm more... yeah, exactly. Like I said, there's so many different techniques to...
Well, there's no wrong way to paint, really.
Exactly, right? Like...
Oh, he is joyed.
Who?
Oh, yeah, it's a great topic. Is why I'm working on VWs right now instead of hot rods. And that Peruvian guy has finally joined the chat.
Adrian's in the house?
Yep. This is his MFing model, so he has a decency to watch it at least. I'm calling you out, Adrian.
Well... Now you can cringe when I bring his model.
Adrian, watch this.
All right, Adrian's in the house. Can I get some? I'll pick this out.
Yeah.
Adrian made it. All right, Adrian, I'm messing up your model. How do you like it?
Where is the Marine from in terms of gaming? So actually, it's a brand new model from GW.
Adrian, answer that question.
Oh, yeah, share the chat. Why the hell am I doing this? You know more about than I do.
Well, actually, so we
hit the wall and bounce and start another. Is that how you go? Goes when we then we come back and play catch up. Yeah, that's a good way of actually doing it from the fingers. If you ever hit the wall.
Okay, so my question is, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Is it a topic that you guys want to discuss tomorrow? That's the question. The first thing I wanted to ask. And secondly, if there's another topic you'd like to talk about tomorrow, let me know, cause I'm easy and open on all fronts to talk about anything.
All right, Stuart joined the chat. Good evening, guys, and everyone in the stream.
Hey, Stuart, how are you?
So Adrian's talking. He says didn't get a notification.
Oh, well.
All right, nah.
He's not that good as a subscriber.
Yeah, exactly. Then tell that bell notification on to keep up to date all your videos.
You can tell Simon does YouTube as well.
It's hard to script now. It's kind of a little ingrained in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the new Apothecary model for Space Marine, so it came out like a couple months back.
I don't know. You guys unboxed the Leviathan box yourself.
Oh, that's true,
right?
yeah. So just watch the trailer. A damn cool trailer. Everyone's saying hi. Look, my new airbrush is the Master G79. Okay.
Okay.
Here, on camera.
1 second. Yeah. I'm doing detail work. I cannot put it in front of the camera.
No, you gotta learn to know your camera positioning. We're taking a course on this, Raul.
Oh, you're throwing that in my face, are you?
Yes.
This guy here.
Any shot I can take.
I see how it is. Yeah. All right. Any shot you can take. Oh, I see.
No more of this one shot, one kill nonsense. Gotta go shotgun blast this stuff.
This guy. You guys got any camera? Oh, Shotgun Dave did some work on his studio. It looks pretty cool. I wanted to say that on the live stream, Dave. Yeah, it looks.
What
pretty
type
cool.
of work?
Like he's modern. It's kind of got that like, he's got this neon green clock that kind of throws a little neon green cast on his live stream now.
So it looks like underglow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like the vibe. It's good. Anyone buy any new cards? Well,
the Leviathan box.
I got this. Well,
there's a question. Hey, Raul, do you have any silicone tires for your Carrera Mustang GTYs? I need some for mine.
I don't run silicone. I only run Paul Gauge stuff, and yeah, I have the Paul Gauge tires for them. But I don't run silicone on my track, unfortunately, Ragtop Pat.
Why is that?
So I always ran urethane on my track, and yeah, I mean,
it's just been ingrained in you not to use it.
Okay, so what happens is silicone pulls up rubber from the track, and urethane lays down rubber. So it'd be kind of counterproductive to have silicone tires on my urethane tire track. Yeah. But I have, like Ernie only stocks quick slicks, like he only stocks silicone.
Yeah.
So I have been contemplating whether just to go the quick slicks way. But right now, so we have the GRL. So Global Racing League is launching next week, actually tomorrow or today. Today we launched today. And yeah, so we our only upgrades after round 2. So going to round 3 and 4 is urethane tires, which everyone chose. I know Gene was not happy about that, and a couple of other people were not. But we chose as a group what tire we would use as an upgrade, and we're allowed to change the guide as well. So those are the only 2 upgrades we're allowed in Global Racing League, but that's only after round 1 and 2 are complete.
All right, so Slot Car 2021. So tabletop gaming is a dice-based turns, and what are the rules? Adrian's answering. That Warhammer dice game, but tons of rules. Every model play the game.
All right.
Ragtop Bobcat on Etsy. They're all answering. Yeah. Ragtop Pad. I got a pole gauge on mine, but one of the tracks I raced used silicone. And Ivan says we tried it before, but silicone will pick up a lot of stuff off the track and stop being effective after a few laps.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so yes, he is using that model on an upcoming tournament. So it has to be tournament standard. 3 paint jobs and based. 3 paints and based.
That's your tournament standard.
That's my tournament standard. It gets tabletop ready is still a painted model.
You're a funny guy. Yeah. I don't know if it needs to be whiter than that. Okay,
there we go. He's on the chat now.
Adrian, that's how white he is. Is that okay? Let me know. If you want it to be brighter, let me know. I can go higher. But I can start doing the details now. Up to you, man. Make it so. Nice. Make it so.
So wait till he answers.
Question. I used to play a lot of Command and Conquer. Are there any games like that?
Technically, yes, actually. It's what if you know StarCraft or Warcraft is what it was based off of. So imagine Risk, but on steroids. That's what tabletop gaming is.
Yeah.
Risk will metric F-ton more rules and a lot more models.
All right. Let's just refer to this. So I think I have to go to the medals now. Yeah.
I just bought a Scale Auto Porsche 963, and I have Sideways Group 5 Porsche 935 Pink Pig on order. Nice.
Awesome.
Yes. Oh, he wants it brighter. That's what he says. He says it's nice, but he wants a little brighter, please.
Okay.
You gotta give the people what they want, Raul, or give the person what he wants.
Okay.
So maybe it wasn't a good idea to call him out on the stream. Actually, no skin off my back.
You kept quiet. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. We'll take it.
He wants that country club admission. That's how.
Country club admission?
Yeah, that's how white.
I'm trying to look at this model. I've never painted this model before, so I need some structure on it.
Yeah, played a lot of Risk. Yeah, well, yeah, Risk on steroids. That's what Warhammer is. This stupid camera. Oh, here we go. I think turn this off. No one needs to see me build. Let's get rid of you. There we go.
Oh, okay, cool. So let's start with the red. I'm gonna hit red first. Reds.
I just bought a lot of cars. Can't say anything on those though. Nice.
Who's bought a lot of cars?
Slot Car 2021.
Nice. Well, I have to say I got my WRX from Scholastic. And I know I normally talk about it during Tech and Toys and Track, but my front wheels are not aligned,
Hmm.
and
Came
I'm not the only one who does.
Came stock like that?
Through this. Yeah,
Why is that? Or what?
they've made a mistake. Like Electric has made a mistake, and I understand what Pete was saying. Like, we maybe magnify the errors, but the truth is, when you pay so much for a car,
You expect at least a certain caliber, right?
You expect a certain finish, right? So I don't know. I was very disappointed, especially like this is one of what they call the limited edition ones. So it comes in its the Champions case and stuff.
Yeah.
You'd expect that.
You expect them to deliver, right?
You would have expected them to take a little bit more pride in how they presented it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Shit happens, but then still,
But
right? It's not even a one-off. If you see other people,
if it was a one-off, I'd say okay, that's fine. I could ask for I could go to Skype and say, okay, you know what, can you ship another one or whatever? But everyone that I've talked to,
you bought direct from them, right?
No, I buy it through Pendle Slot.
Oh.
Right, everyone I've talked to has the same issue with it.
So again, it's a manufacturer defect.
So and that means it's not even done at the assembly level. There's a CAD problem, right? Because your CAD files are wrong, right? Like this is done at the design stage. There's something wrong between the design files and what was
those damn engineers are. Hey, as a tech, it's always engineer's fault.
Yeah. As an engineer, it's always the guys fixing the stuff and breaking things.
You're not even in the trade of that anymore. It's not even your job.
Doesn't matter. I take offense as an engineer.
You talk like that about paying so much for stock cars and expect more. Yeah. Again, you assume a certain amount of quality that comes out off the line.
Well, like I'll give this right. Like this is now, I know you guys can take this as with a grain of salt. I am biased towards Carrera, but Carrera's quality, like maybe performance wise and their tires and everything are garbage, but that can be fixed. When it's an alignment issue on the chassis side of things, it's not.
So it's actually so it's not like they don't bearings. Do they have bearings?
It's got a bearing, so the bearing mount is put in the wrong place. So when you put in the front axle, it pushes the wheel for the back in the wheel well. So you know how a wheel is supposed to be centered in the wheel well?
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually pushed back.
So it affects the caster of it.
Well, these are non-driving wheels, right? The front wheels don't drive.
Okay.
But the problem is aesthetically, when you look at the car, there's something wrong with it. Like it's like the wheels pushed back.
Oh.
So it's not sitting in the middle of the wheel.
So it feels like it's been an accident.
Exactly.
It hit a curb really hard.
Yeah. I mean, Colin McRae was known to do crazy things with his cars and hit things, but we don't need the model to showcase that either. So the thing is, I have the auto art version of this car, so if I do a side to side comparison between the two, it's very obvious.
And which one's the better quality one, or which one's like
of
more
course bang?
Which one should be a better quality one?
Well, let me just say, I paid more for my Electric one than I paid for my auto art.
Really?
Right.
Oh, so this is a limited run type of collector thing.
It's a collector car. It comes in that green collector box. I just, like everyone else, as soon as I saw the car, I was so afraid that it will sell out. I went ahead and I ordered it. I didn't even look at whether it had any issues or nothing because it's Colin McRae and I love Colin McRae and I just wanted that.
Ragtop Pass says, I'm told they expect you to be working on it, so why they bother turning out better product for your money?
No. But the problem is, Ragtop, it's not that there's issue. You can't work on this unless you completely change the chassis, right? Because the mounting points on the chassis is what's causing this problem, right? I can understand it.
No, I think it's agreeing. He's saying like sarcastic. I'm actually agreeing with the Electric issue. It is down to them moving factories and quality control. You're 100% right on the issues. It shouldn't happen. I just bought an SCX rally car and could have had it from Electric. So, do I still want the Def Leaper? Yes, I do, but tight. In due time, I obviously want all the nids, but roll a good candidate for one of those brass chassis kits.
Yeah, 100%. I'm so glad those kits have come out.
Rare brass chassis kits. If you
So,
enlighten me.
well, the geniuses that are uh, Home Racing World and Slot Car Corner
Like
and
sarcastic
Dave.
geniuses or like legit geniuses?
Listen, the geniuses. I'm talking about the OG geniuses.
Okay, all right.
It's Shotgun Dave,
Yeah.
George, Harry, and Slot Car Corner came together and they said, well, we've been doing chassis for a while. And everyone had the same issue. Where do we get parts? Where do we get all the things to put the chassis together? So these brilliant geniuses have gone ahead and put a 132nd brush chassis kit together. So you buy one box,
Yep.
you get everything.
Okay.
And
So
we
one-stop
needed
shop.
that. We needed that so bad.
Yeah.
It like think about it from my perspective, Simon. You know how hard it is to get some parts here in
Oh
Canada,
yeah, so
right?
you can't get
And
stuff here at
like
all.
I went to a hobby. I went to Panther, not Panther. I went to Pinnacle Hobbies,
Yeah.
and they had a whole wall of brass.
Yeah.
And except they were missing like the three very necessary brass components I needed.
Mm-hmm.
And when I asked them how long, if I place a custom order, pay
Yeah.
extra, they're like, well, you can wait for 6 months,
Well, damn.
right?
What's the point?
So like at that point, you're like, you lose hope, and you're like, well, I don't know, maybe I have to go to a train store, and this way is, and now they made it so much easier because I just go in, I go to a stock car corner, I pick the kit up, I put it in my shopping cart, and boom, I'm ready to build chassis, right? And I think it's brilliant, and it was much needed. So I'm using these new brushes that Tara recommended for the first time. It's actually pretty good. They're so cheap too.
What brushes?
So I got 300 brushes from China.
Oh, nice. AliExpress.
I got no, they're from eBay.
Okay.
So Tara is a painter and a model painter out of the UK, and she was recently on a podcast with Pete, and she directed me to very cheap brushes. Because one thing, when you use expensive brushes on models like this, they just tend to get eaten up.
Yeah.
So she recommended like getting these like really good cheap brushes.
Mm-hmm.
So you order them in packs of 100. So I have enough. I have enough brushes for
Like a lifetime.
quite a lifetime of painting right now, and these are all fine detail brushes. So it's really
cool.
good. Yeah. So Adrian, I can go in and brighten up his model.
You're like on again, no camera, but yeah, you'll see it when it's in post.
I'm doing like fine paint job work now.
Oh, so you need to hold it tight.
I need to hold it close.
Yeah, I'll let you know, Adrian, when I get what I need to get. Sockcar 2021 says I don't agree with Tara about buying cheap brushes.
Yeah. I don't know. As a painter, I've never really put much stock, especially when I do model painting, in the very expensive brushes. Yeah, personally, I've used synthetic brushes for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But then I said, it all comes down to what you're comfortable with. So, well, it seems to be working just fine for me.
Yeah, teach your own, right? There's no real wrong way to paint.
No.
Slot Car Dude has joined the chat.
What's up, Nico? I was racing this weekend. Or were you racing this weekend? I think you were, weren't you? You're doing the NASCAR something.
Actually, Adrian, I'm actually get to Leviathan box next week, or hopefully sometime soon.
You're getting a Leviathan box?
No, I mean he's asked if I've built my Leviathan box yet.
Yeah, you can stop building it.
Yeah, such nice models. So Slackcar 2021 said I choose some cheap brushes that fell apart, spent a little more, and got something just above the really cheap brushes.
Well, these are not like. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like this quality brush
It's not like
is
dirt.
not cheap. It's just cheap in terms of like what you pay for it, but the quality is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's a cheap quality brush. So I think that's what Tara meant. Like you can get a good, decent quality brush at a really effective
Well, 100 of
price.
them. Even if it's 100 of them, like again.
Yeah, it didn't cost me much at all, considering what you pay for a brush. If you go to Curry's, like that's Curry's is our local like artist shop.
Yeah, which shut down again.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, pandemic.
yeah.
Well, again, the rent in that place was like close to 15 G's a month.
Yeah, I don't know.
From what I hear.
Yeah, so I mean, this brush seems to work really well, and I'm testing them out. This is the first model I'm painting with it. So Adrian, your test.
Stewart says I've not painted a 40K model for a long time. I'm tempted to paint one again. Would you recommend a model?
Do you like a big model, a small model? It really comes down to what
Do you like to paint tanks?
Yeah. Personally, I'm a fantasy-based model painter.
Also, there's also bio options, mechanical. Again, a whole slew
Yeah.
of different things you could figure out.
So it really comes down to like
personal preferences.
Yeah, what exactly you want to paint? You want to paint miniatures like this, like mini models? Yeah.
But also, again, you can't go wrong with all the fine detail in these things, right? Like because GW does not f around when it comes to their modeling.
No, their quality has been really up there. This, especially since they got into the computer aided.
Yeah, exactly.
Like their stuff.
Pencil grip type brushes give me more control. Says Slackcar 2021.
Pencil grip?
Yeah. Pencil grip.
I don't know.
Oh, Combat Patrol game. Yeah, once I get my stuff built.
Who's that? Adrian?
Oh, Adrian. Yeah. Tie the fingers. A Slackcar dude. Yeah, everyone's just saying hi to Slackcar dude. Oh, it's funny. I can see it on this chat, all the proper emojis and everything, and this one here is just
because that's the feed.
Okay.
Ecamm is not totally in sync with what you see.
Something large would be better for me nowadays. That's what he says.
Yeah, so
you could paint buildings.
Oh, you could bring Archeon down.
Oh, right.
If you bring Archeon, you can show.
Well, it depends on how much detail he wants to put into it. Well, I may as well grab one of my terrible models and then show the contrast.
You can bring the terrible model and you can bring Archeon down, I guess.
I'll be back. You keep it on chat.
Yeah. Oh, it's just me and you guys.
You start talking shit about me all the way now.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to color and then I'll come back and finish off the white here. Because now it's becoming ridiculous. Let's see. I should do the metals first. Metals or reds? I don't know. Let's see. Got a lot of metals. I'll do the metals first, I think. I don't know this model very well, so I'm learning on the fly. It was dropped off to me this morning, so I'm just getting to know this model a bit, which is interesting for me. Metals, it's weird. Adrian, you gave me two different pictures. One where like the canister is white, and one where the canister is metal. What is that? So this is the canister is metal, and then this one the canister is white. Which one do you want? Just let me know. Cause like I said, I don't know this model very well. Anyway. Get some metals on. Yeah. If I was going to paint, let's go to the main screen.
Yeah, give me a sec.
No, no seconds for you. If I was going to choose a model to paint, and I would do this model
Those are the creme de la creme of G Dub.
because it's really cool.
Let's see in this cam.
Yeah. You know that camera's overexposed, right?
Let me change that. I know how to change that now.
You got down the exposure. Maybe bring the ISO down. What
Sorry, I also 100.
Okay, then bring down the f-stop. Simon's taking photography lessons. So let's see what he remembers. You don't know how to change the f-stop.
I don't know how to change that.
Spin the top dial up here. No. Right behind there's a dial.
This one?
Yeah, spin it.
Yeah, it's down to 2.0.
Okay, so what's your shutter speed right now?
1/50.
Oh man. Okay, dial up the strange.
That'll be ISO.
Dial up the f-stop.
Okay.
Yeah, go up.
So this is 1 second.
The f-stop is the dial.
I know. I'm just. That's so again. I don't know your camera. Cancel. No. I'm doing it now.
There you go. What
More?
are you at?
3.5.
That's fine. Leave it there. All right. Yeah. So this is so easy to paint. Slot Car 2021. This would be a wicked model to paint. I would paint this. I mean, this model is so much fun to paint. I don't know how to express it, but it would be amazing to paint with an airbrush. Like it's so fast. You could do this super fast with an airbrush.
Large humans, alien-esque. Check out Void Dragon Necrons. Trigrip, Concher. Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat.
Yeah.
A lot of detail.
You could even paint an aircraft. I don't know. If you like mechanical things, then paint a slot car.
Or you could be a terrible painter like me.
Terrible painter. Here we go.
I can't paint faces for the life of me. So I should just lift all their helmets on. So I painted this like over 10 years ago. Little Space Marine guy.
Still not too bad. Considering.
Again, I don't know how to do faces. And I just put a black splotch on the gun. But yeah, little to no detail. Compared to, well, let's do a side-by-side comparison.
To what?
Your pretty little apothecary. Here's my random Marine number 87. And your nice little
go against that.
And his Terminator. So he actually, cares about his models. And then we got the apothecary. What is it? How's it looking now?
Well, no, here we are. It's brighter now, Adrian. It's all white now. Oh, well, white in where it needs to be. So I'm now going to go into the colors. Let's start bringing it to life a bit. I can always go back and highlight the whites. But
so Slot Car 2021 doesn't have an airbrush, but again,
you don't need an airbrush to paint. You can paint that model with the stippling technique and the dry brush technique as well. So it really comes down to it's not hard to paint the model. It's just understanding how you want to, what kind of color palette you're trying to get to.
Everyone knows dragons are green from Ragtop Pat. Yeah, paint held up for 10 years, and we have been sitting in a box for over 10 years.
What?
My models. Yeah, my random foray into Marinehood.
Yeah.
Back to knits for me.
That was rare.
It's not like I don't own a 30k army for wolves as well, but or not really wolves. Any random 30k army. all sitting there unbuilt and unpainted. He says, "Look at that sexy beast," and he's excited.
Who?
Adrian.
What sexy beast?
I guess you're apothecary. Clearly, not my Marines, obviously. He's gonna be blind to think those look nice. Again, art. What, as you say, art is subjective.
That's right. Why are you laughing like that?
Well, again, my models are like, I don't even consider them avant-garde.
That's a little bit of a stretch there.
You can see their tortured faces of, why won't you finish painting me?
I don't know. To be fair, I think painting for me is very relaxing. So.
Building for me is relaxing, and hence here I am.
Exactly. So I think everybody has their strengths, weaknesses, etc., etc.
Yeah. Again, if you don't paint, find someone who does.
Right. Not me.
I would find it hard to visualize what the finished look would be, and therefore struggle on how to where to start. That is actually a very good question.
Okay, so the simple things, right? Like understand, just pick your color palette first. Understand how the model should. When it comes to like a dragon, there's nothing in that you can look at but lizard. So look at a lizard and see whether that color palette strikes you. If it doesn't, how you would adjust that color palette would be like, I don't know if you can use Photoshop or stuff, but what I do is I'll take it in Photoshop and I'll change the color balance to see where it would look like orange, like a lizard in orange and stuff, so I can get like different colors and I can understand the different shades and tones. You gotta remember, nothing in this world is a flat color, right? Even our skin has like purples and yellows and everything. So anybody who does skin will tell you to base coat like purple or burgundy underneath, and purple is a very common skin undertone color. Everybody uses it and then brings it up to whatever skin tone they want.
Why purple?
Because we have a lot of like
blood vessels and
okay, it's an easier undertone to start with when you do skin.
Well, again, if you're doing, let's just say, like mythical creatures, you can do whatever the hell color you want. There's no wrong answer at that point.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is like you have to understand what color palette you want. Then you understand where you start. So,
well, again, mine is all ice blue and purple, ish. Black to purple carapaces and ice blue is the skin tone. Again, no wrong answers, right?
Yeah,
if you like the aesthetic, you like the aesthetic. You don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The only problem is you're doing like Marines and stuff with different chapters, or like going for a specific chapter or company, you have to paint it that color, right?
Yeah, you have restrictions, right? Like when you're doing certain models. But that's if you're painting true to form. If you're just doing it for fun, then do it whatever way you want. When I'm painting for fun, I'm really just trying to try out different techniques all the time. That's all I'm trying to do. It's like, get some different techniques going, see how it works.
Adrian says, yeah, playing is relaxing for him. Do you use photos? Actually, yes.
Yes, I do.
No. Even for, like, let's just say, again, even for my NIDS, you just go online and see what insect colors for mine.
For instance, like let's just say I built this model, right? And I don't know how to do shade.
Yeah.
Right? I got this model, I want to paint it, but I don't know how to do shade.
No.
So what I would do is I sprayed it white and I dropped a black wash on it, and then I put it under light, like a photography light, and shoot it. So I can understand how shadow is created on the model.
Yeah.
And then from there, I got how to appreciate the model. So sometimes you can do stuff like that when you're not too sure how light's going to fall. And you can aim, like if you use like a good photography light, you can actually aim the light and so you can understand, like, we call it OSL, or object source lighting, to understand how the light's going to hit it and where the shadow's going to fall, where the where the recesses are, and etc. So you can start to plan out how you're gonna put color down.
I thought you meant how to use like online photos.
Yeah, and that's
Just
also
for
true. You
references.
can also do references, like find
Find what you like.
yeah, like there's no right or wrong answer anymore. And like I said, you ask 10 people how to paint a model, they give you 10 different answers. Some people swear by layering, some people swear by dry brushing. I just swear by whatever takes me the quickest way to get a model on the table.
Efficiency,
Right.
efficiency,
Yeah.
efficiency.
So for myself, I'm like trying to get to gaming.
Well, that's the tournament player. Just get the model on the table and then
Get the model to the table. How fast can I get this model to the table? And make it look decent. Like for myself, I'll always go for, does it look good enough that I'm proud of it on the tabletop, right? I hope that helps.
Uses photos for my slot car scenery, then put my own twist on the finished product. Yeah, so yes.
Yeah, I mean, every time when I'm stuck, Boone will send me a photograph and say, "Have you looked at this?" And I'll be like, "Thanks a lot, Boone." Like Boone has always done that for me, and I appreciate it because sometimes we can get, stuck on. I've had a hard time.
It's kind of like writer's block.
Well, I'll be very honest. Like building this track has not been easy for me. Like I've had a hard time with it because it's not something I understand very well, and Boone has come through for me again so many times because we'll be like, I'm like right now, like I have a lot of pink styrofoam on my track and I hate it. And I'm like, I'm in a rush to like get it done, but I don't know how to get it done because we have all those like bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
And Boone will be like, "Oh, have you seen this like concrete out of business cards video?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I'll watch it." And I'm like, "Oh, now I'm inspired." And then he'll be like, "Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to create," and then send me a photograph of a bridge that's kind of got a concrete pattern on it, and then I have a visual representation and an understanding of how to kind of go about doing it. So that's where I think, definitely taking photographs or looking at how things are happening in all around you will help get you where you need to go.
Sometimes you just got to take a step back as well, right?
Yeah, it's very difficult. I'm like right now I'm having a lot of fun because I get to paint models I know for my table. I'll be honest, like if this table didn't have a marine base in the middle of it, I don't know if
we don't know how to do that. The whole like real scenery, the waterfalls and stuff. Like let's be dead on. Like that's
waterfalls I can do.
No, but you saw like the like those like train track like model kits and stuff. I have no idea how they do those little brushes and like.
Well, I've done a full resin water table for Warhammer. Mm-hmm. I actually won an award for that table when we did Games Day. So I understand water effects and all that. But we're just not used to doing real world, like, especially
like shrubberies and effing trees and stuff like that. And
it's not I guess.
Like, it was like, okay, I love the looks of those train models that run through like the entire city and everything like that. But to me, it's like I have no clue where to start with that. Or actually, I'd rather have this whole 40K sci-fi feel more than.
Yeah, so that's where like. It's difficult, right? You have a lot of appreciation for anyone that's built like a realistic looking track.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I love the look of it, but I don't know.
I knew for myself that I could never do that. Like it was not something that was in the cards for me. So that's why for the longest time I did not put. I always wanted to have a track with scenery, but I didn't know how to approach it. And Boone, when Boone eventually and I became friends. He said, "Why don't you just do it your way? Why don't you do a Warhammer terrain track?" He's like, "Nobody's done it. It's going to be unique, and it's something you like." And that's really what changed my mind and got me going. And here we are with Warslot. And
now you have a fog machine to use. See how contrast will be with the fog. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Is there any easy way to color match colors? So if you see a photo, then want to create, obviously this comes to paint mixing skill, but any camera, phone, apps, etc.
Not that I know of, sorry.
No color wheels or anything, that sort of thing?
Well, color wheels, like color palettes. You can use I mean, if you use Photoshop and stuff, you can do a color pick and kind of know what the tone is. Um, but honestly, I'm not. Like when it comes to color, I just mix my own colors if I need to. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, I probably don't have the right answer for you there.
Yeah, at least you're not bullshitting on YouTube. Again, answer questions we know, right?
Yeah.
Last thing you want to do is give something completely off base.
Yeah, Adrian gave me a mall with so many little details.
Well, yeah, these new G dubs have so much detail to them.
Adrian got me. He got me. Yeah. This stuff is tricky. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating here. Simon Entertain.
Put me in a spot there.
Any of you racing in leagues? I know it's like racing season now.
Well, again, how's the global racing league going?
It's just starting up. I had more fun planning the league than I don't know, like writing all the code, doing the website.
That's your that again.
That's more fun for me.
Yeah.
Like, am I able to do all this? Can I keep dynamic scoring system? Build it all. That was more exciting, to be honest. To be fair.
How much longer you want to go?
Why?
Oh, yeah, just so. So I start more or?
Yeah, go. Just keep on going. What's the time?
We've been hour 15.
We'll go for another
15?
15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
Because you still got a lot of work to.
Yeah, today we have a lot of shooting.
Yeah. Not the type of shooting that Ivan likes. Warsaw is a great concept that brings two different hobbies together. Imagine a scale bought Terminator sets, etc., and post-apocalyptic sets. Again, leave it to the imagination, right?
Yeah. Well, the whole thing was trying to do a Mad Max world, but this will work.
Mm-hmm. Nothing says post-apocalyptic like Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
And Necrons do look like Terminators, so we're good on that front.
Yes, they are.
They didn't even try to hide it back in the day. A rule that says we'll be back.
I'll be back.
What details are you putting on right now?
I'm just doing the metals. There's so many little things. There's little scissors,
Well,
stuff all over this
he's a medic.
bottle.
Again, he's a medic.
I know, but yeah. So it's a lot of like little things that I'm seeing. I don't know how much detail Adrian wants, but
tabletop standard ready.
okay, good.
I'm making the executive decision on that one.
Excellent. Thank you. All right, so I need a brighter silver storm host here.
Want to show what you just did, or
not yet? It's
not yet.
Ugly. Right now, it's ugly. It's ugly. One thing about metals or any acrylic, shake the paint so much. Otherwise, it's terrible.
Why, it doesn't mix well? Or it doesn't,
Yeah, it won't come up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to paint one of my Gundams soon.
What?
Get the gold on.
Oh, that's easy. Airbrush.
Yeah, airbrush all my blue into gold.
Excellent. Airbrush I can do all day long. I like airbrush.
Mad Max World sounds good. Did you see the Skill After TV show where the guy turns slot car into darker themed stuff? Can't remember his name.
No, I'm not not that well versed with the soccer world.
You're new still.
I'm very new. Yeah, I'm very new.
Oh yes, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. They'll say that on this live stream.
That's old news now.
No, to me that's new news.
It's old news.
News is news.
I was supposed to quit, remember?
Yeah, but they won't let you. They keep pulling you back in. Failed to mention this is going to be our last live stream. I'll see y'all on the flip.
You know what? I need my black wash for this. Clean up the details. Maybe I should just.
How can you not use contrast paints?
I am going to use contrast moving forward now. Now that I got a base. I'll take it up with contrast. I'm going to dry brush this on here. Ooh. Mini dry brush up. Mini dry brush. Mini dry brush.
Adrian, what's that supposed to be? A lantern? Some gene seal seed holder? And why is he carrying around the battlefield like that?
A vortex grenade. And the
medical vortex grenade.
Maybe it's a body part. Spare parts.
Yeah, but he's going to a battlefield. Why does the
spare parts? I'll fix you on the battlefield with spare parts. I don't know. I'm just a painter here. I don't know anything.
Yeah. When did you want to do that drag shootout again?
Oh yeah. Do you guys want to see another drag shootout? So Simon and I,
way back during the
when
pandemic,
we first started my channel, we did a drag shootout, and back then nobody followed us, so it didn't get a lot of views. But would you guys like to see a 50-car drag shootout event?
Obviously live streamed,
digital, with slow motion playback. Yes, let me know. We're thinking about doing it. But if you guys give me the go ahead, we'll get it done. It'd be a 1/8 mile scale, 1/32nd, 1/8 mile to scale drag race. Let me know. Whoever's left in the chat.
Yeah.
They haven't left already. They're like, these guys are boring.
Yeah. Some GNC container. He doesn't even heal. Oh.
Right.
So much for being a medic.
Well.
Oh, the finger slot car says drag race would be good. And the finger says sure. We actually have a following now, so it'll be a little bit different from the one person we had on our live stream last time.
That was funny. We did a whole drag event to one person.
Well, no, the draft was one person.
Yeah.
We did a live draft.
Pairings.
Pairings. Yeah, that's the word. Random draw. Who goes against who? That was that was a minute ago.
Oh, so when we're just coming up.
Yeah. We're still doing
just
our
started.
slot car commentaries.
Yeah. We should bring that back too. The silly things that we used to do.
Yeah.
The fun things. That was more fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd rather commentary than race because I'm such a terrible racer. Great racist, but terrible racer.
Oh, man. Alright, time to get some red on there. I need some color. He's not looking. I need to see color on this model. Orange.
Ivan says let's do a full mile.
That's Ivan knows what he's.
Yeah, space outside to lay it out. Shotgun Days is always good for a good drag race. Always up for a good drag race, I mean. 3 Bean says dig it. Yeah, so we actually have a interest instead of our Easter weekend.
So what class? Oh, let me see. Actually, I have pretty much. It will be Carrera. It'll be digital.
So you have times. Remember, we have to log down all the times.
Yeah.
So right.
we'll
what class of race or cars you want?
Well, I'm gonna probably do GT3s because I have a lot of GT3s. Maybe we'll do a GT3 car shootout. I don't know. We'll see.
It's in the works. You put it that way.
Yeah. Well, if you guys, we wanted to bring it up to see who wanted it to happen. If you guys want it to happen, then we'll put it together. We'll do it like we did last time, live drawers, and we'll go for it from there.
Yeah, fun afternoon of, well, again, it was like almost a full day of racing. Well, I wasn't racing, but
other people were. It was fun. We had a lot of.
Yeah, we're trying to work cameras and.
Yeah, we were very new. We didn't even have the equipment I have today.
Yeah, our China GoPros.
Yeah, when I started, we had like 5 China GoPros. They're like $100 GoPros. And well, that's how we started.
And look at you now.
Look at me now. What's it?
Man, you can't even leave there. Again, you hit the 1,000 subscribers, you're going right off into sunset. Can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, it's okay. Truth be told, I actually want to be here because of all of you.
Aww.
So, it's fun to have a following. It's fun to be a part of it.
Soccer Taiwan and asking, does Carrera allow you to drag race? Yes, they do actually.
Yeah, you can do digital, no problems. We've done it before. Actually, if you go back on my channel, it's one of the first kind of videos series we did was a drag race.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work to do a drag race, I'll tell you that much. You need a lot of cameras going.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the ultra slow-mo, we wouldn't have, and the only way we would have known is by looking at times. We had the ultra slow-mo footage, actually was bang on. Gave us all the winners. Distinctly.
What camera were you using when that happened too? Like when you first started it?
That was a ZV-1. Just doing the ultra slow-mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ZV-1.
How long ago was that? That was at least...
Well, it's
a year, almost,
a
year and a half ago. I just remember it was Easter weekend.
Yeah, it was
Good Friday that we did the draft.
Yeah. Baby, come back. Are we back? I have no
I have
idea.
no idea. The chat's live now again. I think George's aliens got them. YouTube stalling. Video done. Baby, come back. I don't know. It seems to.
I don't know.
I get. Are we back?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's our internet that's.
I think we have internet issues on my end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're back. We're back. Yeah.
Oh, they can see us.
Yeah, they're finally replying. Okay, well, yeah, yay! Well, welcome us back. Yeah, technical difficulties with Rogers here.
Rogers is our internet provider.
Yeah, as our internet provider because they have a monopoly. He's either Bell or Rogers, and F you to anybody else that wants to join the club. Yep, aliens finished their probe. Oh, dial-up is more reliable than Rogers, people. So in case again, Canada, this is what you get. Been happening on many streams. Yeah, last week.
I think it's a YouTube issue too.
I blame Rogers.
You blame Rogers.
That's why I use Bell, even though they're absolutely no better sometimes. I'm almost done this, so you're almost good to go, right?
Yeah. Oh man, this guy's got some funky details in his eyes and everything. Adrian had to mess me up with this model, didn't he?
You could have always said no.
I should have said no. No, Adrian, don't give it to me.
You give it to the man who hasn't touched 40K in God knows how long.
Well, I haven't played 40K forever.
Well, you haven't touched tabletop gaming in over a year.
More than that.
Oh, I said over
2
a year.
years.
Has it been 2? No,
Yeah.
it's been. I swear it's been at least a year.
Well, I quit. Before last year. So. Yeah.
Is it just okay? Was it just this last week's stream and this stream, or did you, in your other live stream it started crapping
Oh, like
out?
even Pete was having issues. Like a lot of people were having issues on streams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or if it's like, I don't know.
So yeah, he is focusing right now, and I'll just go through what I built today because I am pretty much done. So these two miscellaneous towers here, well, side by side. This power generator looking dealy. And laying pipe.
Laying pipe.
Yep. So 3 long pipes, 2 little bendies, this little refinery looking dealy, and broken pipes. That is what I accomplished today.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you quit tabletop gaming, Raul? Question from Slot Card 2021.
At some point,
It wasn't fun.
I've been ultra competitive for too long, and
It stopped becoming fun.
It stopped becoming fun. It was more like I was just going to tournaments. I've been a tournament player since 2005. I was ranked very highly in Canada. I was number 1 in Canada a couple of years. I was top 10 in the world for a while.
Yep.
And then it became like
a chore.
Yeah, what it was about maintaining that number 1 status more than enjoying the game. And
luckily for me, I always played for fun, so I never had to endure that.
Yeah, it became a lot more about a lot less about the game and a lot more about competition. And I don't know. At the end of it, I was kind of burnt out, I think. And
well, think about it. You went to about like 3 major tournaments a year, traveled for 3 major tournaments a year, You were about to travel for another one.
1 week, 1 year that I traveled.
We were going to go to Czech Republic.
Yeah, or Prague. Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah,
I was kind of excited for that one.
Yeah, I was traveling like 3 to 4 months of the year just playing tournaments, and it was getting crazy. And yeah, it was fun. I'm not gonna deny it was a great experience. I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of great people. But it starts to wear down. I was actually running my own tournament for a while there. That's how like Simon and us kind of got together, right?
Yep. Well, we got together because of 40K.
Yeah.
This effing army was what beat me like endless amount of times.
That's still one of the best battles, wasn't it? I wouldn't call it a battle, but on my end it was a battle. But for you,
well, again, that's how we met. So there's no regrets on that department.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Yeah, so that's why I quit.
Cool kids, yeah. Is there money in tabletop gaming as in playing? Yes, there is.
Now there's a lot of money, and because it's become very popular.
Also, the streaming as well. Again, people stream this
YouTube.
Sort of thing.
Like, so I have a friend who started YouTube, like during the pandemic, and you know how people say you can't make money. Like YouTube isn't about the subscribers. More about, I think it's more like a club-based system. Once you get like a good set of like followers, then you can start doing a subscriber based system where
Patreon and stuff,
Patreons and all that. And I have a friend that pretty much pays for his day-to-day living doing YouTube wargaming. That's all he does. He plays games online. He does tournament games, streams them, and that's what he does for a living. And he started that during the pandemic when he lost his job, and now it pays his bills. So there is money to be made in wargaming, 100%. So, it becomes, and then when money's involved, then you get all the nastiness that comes with it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how we met Adrian too, through tabletop gaming as well.
Yep, that's exactly how we did. Yeah.
Finish some details, or are we gonna keep going?
I'm just gonna show it off the way it is right now.
Yeah.
Just, trying to get some.
Because it's 6:45-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Onto the cam. So this is what we have so far.
Yeah, this is what he's looking like right now. Canister painted. A little bit of detail.
Whites do pop.
Stuff. I haven't started putting the Aquillas on. We have like the light done. This thing focus. Yeah, so it's starting to come together. Metallics are on. Yep.
Yep. Shocking Day says money ruins everything. Except we all need it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, the same thing for me with slot cars. I honestly, when I didn't know what slot cars were going to do. If it wasn't for the slot vendors and all of you, I don't know. If the slot cars hold me captive here, I don't think so. I think it's the community for me. And the community is just super strong when it comes to, like, slot cars. And much stronger in camaraderie than I would say in the wargaming world. That's just my opinion. I feel like the camaraderie that we have as slot car YouTubers is so strong, and I really cherish that. And you don't get that in wargaming.
Adrian loves the look. Says looks so sick.
Yeah, I hope so. It's a lot of little details, Adrian. He gave me a model with so many little details.
Well, I think we should wrap this up soon.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to finish off something here. I'm trying to get something at least that looks kind of cool. And then we'll go.
Which cam?
No, give me a couple minutes. Couple minutes. Like, talk to them. Be a nice guy.
No, I refuse. I was not signed up here to do that.
You didn't sign up here to do that. You know you're a big part of this community, whether you like it or not, Simon.
No, I'm just here to razz on you. That's all I'm here for.
I think the fingers. You know. Oh yeah. By the way, Simon, when you set up your streams to go live, like when you set up your movies to go live, the finger is always there waiting for you.
Oh,
you're
really?
Not there for him.
I'm at work, so.
I know, but then don't do premieres. Then just set it off so it goes.
I don't know the difference, okay?
Yeah. Anyway, you gotta forgive him, guys. He doesn't know.
I am still new to this. You've been doing this for a lot longer than I have.
Yeah. So I was on there for you.
Hmm.
I was there for you, buddy. Just remember that.
So okay, I won't set up as premieres anymore. How about that?
Yeah, you don't need to. But regardless, I'm always there for you. Yeah, you'll be fine. What else do I want to do? What?
I'll piss off Adrian if he just grabbed it.
Let me do a blue shoulder pad and then I call it. Okay? One blue shoulder pad. And I don't have gold, my gold here. Otherwise, I'd do the gold metallics. I'll do the one blue shoulder pad and then.
I appreciate all your view of the fingers. I'll always appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, the finger is the man. He's always there. And you're not there for him.
I got a job to do. I still have a 9 to 5er.
We all have a 9 to 5. What do you mean?
I don't work in front of a computer.
Oh, look at this. Anyway.
I think so. I have to go pee. No, I don't need to pee. Wait to vape, but that's about it.
Vape.
Simon needs a cigarette.
Simon needs to stop smoking. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Simon needs to stop smoking.
I only stress smoke.
Yes. Okay. Blue shoulder pad.
Is that what he has?
And we're done.
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, he's on here. That's what Adrian. Adrian, you want a blue shoulder pad or something else? Let me know. The one that you gave me, one has a black shoulder pad, but then he has a decal on him. Or you want the blue shoulder pads? You can put the ultramarine symbol on him. You let me know within the next couple of seconds.
Yeah, this guy looks blue shoulder pad.
Yeah, I've seen most of them with blue shoulder pads. So
well, that's if he goes for ultramarine look, right? Oh, blue, please. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Okay.
That was a fast answer.
He's on it.
Yeah.
His model's come to life.
Let's see. Blue. Smoking you got. I smoke on the air all the time. This isn't my basement. And now we have a fog machine, so I can't smoke in here or vape in here. Our old smoke effects.
Yeah, whenever I need smoke effects, I'd be like, Simon, can you hold your vape? Hold your vape.
Like so?
Go for it.
Nah.
Nah, then he just does it. Such a.
Give me smoke effects now. Not ultramarines, but my guys have blue shoulder pads. Okay.
Alright.
Where do you see the slot car hobby in 3 years? Asking the tough questions now.
Oh, well, okay. So, guys, what do you want for a topic tomorrow? You still good with overcoming a project block? Or
writer's block.
Writer's block?
Creator's block.
Oh, do you want to do this topic? Where do you see the slot car hobby in 3 years? That might be a good one, too. What do you guys want to do for tomorrow? Let me know. Where do I see the slot car hobby? Honestly, I'm so new. I'm not the right person to answer.
They want your authority, damn it.
This is my thing. Like, I see that. So for me, digital is my future. So I love digital racing. I love the fact that my friends can come, not know anything about slot cars. We put the cars on the track. We have a lot of fun, change lanes, and have that fun.
Yeah, now people off the track.
But I see that a lot of this is what I see in the slot car hobby. Everyone starts with the digital, and then they all go to analog, and all go into tuning, and they all go into this like you know.
But you lose a lot of the casual. Again, are you going for the casual crowd or are you going for the hardcore
so I
crowd?
think that's what the thing is. Me personally, I like the casual. I'm a very casual slot car enthusiast. I love collecting cars. I love all aspects of the hobby. I love the terrain building. Now I've got into like model painting. So I would like to see less emphasis on cars going fast and more emphasis on the fun aspect and just casual racing.
Yeah.
But that's just me, and that's why the Global Racing League exists. It was a way to get into like just everyone racing on a very basic level.
You're racing all stock cars at this point.
It's all stock cars. It's very simple tracks.
Yeah.
You know, we are only racing on a 7-foot by 9-foot permanent setup. And we have a global inventory list that's based right now just off one DTM Forever kit.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I like the simplicity of that. Will that be what the future of stock cars is? No. I still think there'll be a lot of there's still be a lot of like people that want to do the competitive stuff. As for kits, I think there's going to be like a huge spike in kits. Now with the NASCAR announcement from Carrera, you're going to get a lot of American muscle coming back, which is going to be great for the hobby, especially in North America.
I want my Type R.
And there's a lot of JDM. There's a lot of JDM infusion. Like right now, they just built the 240.
SX? The Fair Lady?
So the Fair Lady, but it's a 124, but it's a beautiful 124 from BRM. So obviously, and Revo Slot is doing a 5 Datsun 510.
Oh, damn.
So there's like a lot of JDM coming in, which is great for the hobby as well. So as a collector, it's like sky's the limit. I'm really excited about it. As for the hobby itself, I have no authority to say anything. I think Harry is probably the better person to ask that, or Dave Kennedy. But for me personally, I'm a casual slot car enthusiast. I'm more about cars.
Yeah.
They come straight out of the box, have a lot of fun with them, and really just build a collection. And that's it, right?
So slot car 2021 got digital, use it twice, love analog, and race that. As you just said.
So here we are.
Shotgun Day says it's only going to get better. It has steadily gotten better every year for the last 20 years.
So that's where I'm at so far. What do you guys think?
We'll let the chat catch up.
Not too bad, I think.
No, looks nice.
You know, base.
Last year Commander game. Yeah, if they understand Magic. I sure just don't do it anymore. Shotgun Dave agreed. In the last few years, it's really picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we've accomplished so far. I still have to do a lot of...
That was so fast.
It was decent, right? Like
2 hours, almost on the dot.
Yeah. He looks pretty good, but you know, this is just base code. It's like for me, this is the baseline.
It's tabletop ready, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it on the table right now. We're good to go.
Well, no, I still got to do the gold. Like for me, the gold and a few more little things here and there, and then like, you know, he's got that character right now. It's still like not fully in character mode yet.
Is it dry?
Yeah, it should be dry. There's no like real problems.
Oh, even his little wristband dealie has a buttons or anything on.
Yeah, I did like quick like job on that.
His ass needs to be painted.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of like little details that, and then the white has to still be highlighted more. Actually, a wash. So from here, what I would do is I'll do like an overall wash to tone it back down, bring all the shadows back, and then I go in and do highlights, and then it'll be like a real pop.
Yeah.
Right, because right now it's not gonna pop. It's like all like.
Well, again, it stands out enough as it is.
It's flat color, but that's what I'll do to bring it to life. But it's fun. Another project, Hobby Sunday project. You know, I like these kind of things. So we'll go from there.
I have these sprues left to build.
Yeah, and then you can start tearing it.
Yep. Looks like
And Adrian's printing a whole bunch of these pipes because I'm actually gonna do some elevated pipes going across the track. So Adrian's
gonna be laying pipe down.
Adrian's gonna help print some of the pipes, but Anyway,
Yeah, that's what wraps it up from us today.
that wraps it up from us today. Hope you guys had fun. I know it's a lot of like things that are not directly slot car related, but this is my part. This is the stuff I like. I like hanging out with my friends.
I only see one of me. Where's the other S?
Friend. You're so whatever. Yeah, we get some hobby stuff done. I get to speak to you guys privately and just have a good time. And I hope you guys appreciate it too.
Laid and hard pipe. Yeah.
What?
He appreciates laid pipe. Again, newlywed, he has to be laying pipe right now.
Take it easy.
Did I say so? Did I stutter?
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all enjoy the rest of your
on that note, we're going to call it an evening.
Next week to us is Thanksgiving, but we should still be streaming, right?
We should still be streaming.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know during the week.
Yeah.
And then let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys want to do tomorrow. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock.
Latest.
Later. Bye.
And finish.